Hello, Vlogalogue. You'll have to excuse if I'm not in frame or if I sound weird or the lighting or whatever, because I wish I had another camera so I could put your... If you got a mic stand with an arm, the mic stand's on the ground like that, I've balanced out the arm and you're just kind of sat on the point where they meet, and hopefully you won't fall off. Maybe you will, I don't know. I've just moved. This is my new place. Hopefully I'm in frame. Probably not. Welcome. May we make many videos here and good times, etc., etc. So I guess I'm going to start the conversation by kind of disagreeing with the entire conversation. There's like this broken idea that you're either good at collaboration or you're good to work alone. You got a lone wolf mentality, and I hate to break it to you, while also sounding like a complete cliche, but whether you like it or not, your entire life is one big collaboration. And the more you know, it shoots up. I mean, so let's just take Alex's example of, even though he doesn't have a real job, like the working world, education, and all that. You ever noticed how, actually let's stop there and go back. You ever noticed how in education, like, collaboration is considered cheating, like, universally across the board, except for during group work. And the only reason that they do group work is, one, either the teacher just cannot be fucked to deal with you today, or two, they're like, well, we have to simulate what the real world's like, so let's let them work in groups. And in group work, I will admit, like Kevin was kind of going about, there's those archetypes of the guy who does all the work and the guy who does none of the work. And I've been those through various points throughout my life, but mainly the times when I was the guy who didn't do any work is because everybody else was doing it wrong. So there's this book called Rework, and it's not very good. It's one of those like corporate-y sounding book things, you know, it talks about work chains and shit. But there's one point that it's like, you should dedicate some quiet time. And like, he's not saying like, be quiet, like turn off all music and just enter a zen zone. He's just like, stop talking to people for 2 hours and get some actual fucking work done. Because there tends to be this kind of thing in the corporate world where they kind of, collaboration is like a buzzword, so they've jumped on it, and then it's like, well, we'll put together a team for this and a team for that, and let's do a meeting for this and a meeting for that. And it's like, yeah, we could do that, or we could just do some actual fucking work. I find this all the time in marketing, like rather than just throw out 8 ideas, even if all those 8 ideas are terrible, run with them for a little bit, get them, put a few man hours into them, and then you can get an idea of where they actually stand rather than saying them in a void. Instead of having a marketing meeting, throwing a bunch of ideas together, people going away with it, people taking those ideas, mutating them again, to then have another meeting, why not just mock up some, artwork and some logo ideas and maybe get a few more words? If hypothetically this was the brand that we were representing, what would we throw out there? What would be the plan? Rather than going, yeah, so that was a good meeting, shall we? Because collaboration will save us all from the fact that, our minds are blank and we're all shit at actually creative thinking, because we exist in a society which discourages that, because fuck you. Side note again, you notice how society kind of does that, how like everything is like standardized to make you crushed into a specific mold, so then they can do nothing with you because they spend your entire like young adulthood crushing you into like a square to then tell you in 2 years' time, so we don't need any more squares anymore because there's fuck tons of you. So yeah, humans do good things when they collaborate and tend to not do good things when they are not collaborating because they're too wrapped up in their own stuff, would be my summing up words. But I'm probably wrong, because I've never really had like a proper job. I just do what the fuck I like. So, I mean, maybe I just go for companies that just have no idea what they're doing, so I end up collaborating with a lot of people and getting a lot of stuff done. Yes. It's really hot, Vlogalogue, and I'll see you next week.